Hi, my name is Sarah, and today I am going to show you how to create a custom header for your WordPress website or blog using Photoshop. So as you can see here, my current header for my site is just kind of generic, and I want something to be kind of fun and exciting, and I want my own logo. So the first thing that we need to do in order to replace this header is find out what size our new header needs to be. So we're going to go over to our WordPress builder, and we are going to navigate here to themes, and we're going to click on customize. Once we do that, we're going to look at our header image, and here it tells us that our new header needs to be 1280 by 426 pixels. So we want to write that down because we're going to need that later when we go into Photoshop, which is what we're going to do right now actually. So we're going to go over to Photoshop, and we are going to create a new project. So we're going to click on new. Here is where we're going to put in that information. So the width that we need for our new header is 1280. The height that we need for our new header is going to be 426. And our resolution, because it's a website, we're going to set that at 72. Okay, so now we have this blank page, and this is where we're going to build our header. So the first thing that I want to do is put some fill in this. What that means is we're going to fill the background with some color. So we're going to go to edit and fill, and we want to add a color. And this color here is actually the color that I want. You can certainly choose whatever color you want. Okay, and so now we have this pretty yellow background. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to open a new file. I have this cute little cartoon of me that I want to put in my logo. So I don't want those white around the image. I just want this image itself. So we're going to come over here to our magic wand tool. If we click in the white area, it's going to select all of the white, as you can see that it's done here. So if we were to copy this right now, the only thing that we're going to get is the white area. So what we need to do is go up to select. We're going to select the inverse. So now you can see that my image is the only thing selected. So we're going to copy this. We can just use Control C or Command C to copy. We're going to go back over to our banner, and we're going to hit Control V. What that does is paste that. Now, we don't obviously want this right in the center of our banner, or at least I don't. So I'm going to click on Command T. What that allows me to do is resize and move the image. So I'm going to move it over here, and we can see it's not fitting perfectly. So if we resize this, if we hold down the Shift key and pull from the corner, it's going to keep everything, all the dimensions. So it's going to shrink everything together. So I still want to go a little bit smaller on that, and I think I want to tilt it just a little bit. So when I move up here, you can see that my cursor changes. Now that it's done that, I can just tilt with that, and so we get just a slightly tilted image. I think aesthetically it's just slightly more pleasing. So we're going to add a couple of other elements to this as well. So I want to add maybe some shapes in here. So I'm just going to click on the rectangle tool here, and I've got the color I want. That means it's going to be a red rectangle, and I'm just going to make a little rectangle across the bottom here. Now you can see that that covers my cartoon. We don't want that. So we come over here to our layers. We can actually just click and drag layer 2, which is the one with the picture on it, to the top, that means that our rectangle will be below it, and so we can see that here now. And let's just make a couple more rectangles. If you right click, you can duplicate your layer. I'm gonna do, let's go with 3. So we just have some duplicated layers here. We're gonna just move those now, and just some cute aesthetics here, and just pull those over. And let's see, let's just have them go straight across. Oops. Select on this layer. Let's see, that looks about right. Okay, so now we need to add the title of our blog. So we're gonna go and we're gonna add a text layer. So we click on our type tool, and we're gonna do kind of some fun things here. So I'm gonna choose a font. The font I want for this is Pacifico. All right, and so we're gonna type Sarah's, oops, I'll spell my name correctly. We'll try this for now. So I'm gonna use 2 different fonts. So the title that we're gonna put on this is Sarah's WordPress Tutorials. But I want Sarah's to stand out. I want it to be a little fun. So we are going to do some things here. First, we are going to click on the warp text, and we're going to give it a little bit of extra shape here. I don't like how much of a flag that is, so if we pull this back a little bit, it just makes it slightly angled. Okay, so we've got that layer, and we're just going to slide that guy over a little bit. And let's actually do, let's add a drop shadow to that as well, so it stands out a little bit. So here we've, if we click on this FX down here at the bottom of our layers, we can add styles and layer styles to our text. So we clicked on drop shadow, and if you can change things around, change the opacity of the shadow. As you can see, it gets darker or lighter. I like a slightly lighter shadow, so we're gonna do, or we'll just change that to 50. All right, and so now we're gonna add another text layer. Oops, we want a new one. Okay, and we're gonna do a different font this time. Let's go with this, and we want that to be bold. All right, so Sarah's WordPress. Make that much smaller here. And you can just change that right up here. We're gonna go up that works. Sarah's. We'll move that here. WordPress. And we have tutorials. Let's just add a little space there. Okay, so we do need to move this around just a little bit here. So we're gonna go back to Sarah's, and we're gonna move that over ever so slightly. Okay, we're gonna click back on our text here, and we're gonna go a little bit smaller on this. Let's say 68. Oops, 68. There we go. All right, I'm liking the way that looks a little bit better. Yes. But let's change the color of that. We'll just do a nice black on that. All right, so we've got here a new banner. Sarah's WordPress tutorials. And so now we want to put this into our site. So what we're going to do is we are going to save it. We're going to save as, and it automatically goes to Photoshop. We're actually going to save this as a JPEG, and we're going to call it new header. We're going to save that. And then we're going to go back over to our site, and we are going to click on add new image. We're going to upload a file from our desktop, new header, open. So we're going to select and crop, and it's the perfect size because we made sure that we got the right size early on. I'm going to click on crop image. Okay, and so now we have our banner there, but we still have this box with our old title on it. That's how the previous theme works. So if we click on this little pencil here, we can click the box here to take off the title and tagline. So now we're going to save and publish. And now when we go to our website and refresh, we have this fun banner. And so that is how you create a new banner and upload it to your WordPress site. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you.